Hey, welcome to our channel where we talk about the side of retire early lifestyle that most bloggers won't touch. Retired American U.S. military murdered. Well, we're on a roll here with our crime videos. We've done several of them now, and we invite you to go into our video library and take a look and look through our library of crime videos. Our goal with the crime videos is to address a different angle in each video in some way so as to be able to provide good content for a variety of people. Alright, so in this story, this is a retired U.S. Army veteran that retired, and there's a lot of this going on in the Philippines where some of these Army folks that were stationed there in their younger life years ago, they liked it so much that they end up deciding to retire there later in their retirement years, which is understandable. And the Philippines has been a great place to go pre-2020. It's got a lot of reasons why people go, including the great weather, low cost of living, and blah, blah, blah. All right, so what happened? Well, this guy has, and this is one of the things that you see running through these crime videos is that we try not to, we don't want to choose stories where it's pretty obvious that the guy was inviting trouble, right? I mean, if you go around causing trouble, inviting trouble, and just intentionally being in the wrong place at the wrong time and behaving in ways that you shouldn't be, well, you're kind of playing with fire. But those are not the kind of stories that we've been outlining in our crime videos. And that's what brings us to this story. This man has a reputation in his neighborhood and with his neighbors of being a very kind person. This is not the guy that's going around brawling or causing conflicts and, as we said in a previous video, calling the police on people for every little thing and this kind of thing like that. This guy did not have that reputation. And we searched and searched and searched. This was not robbery motivated. So clearly the point in this story is that, again, you don't have to be somebody like that. All you have to do is cross your neighbors somehow and not really know that you're doing it, just like that guy that got arrested because he thought he was doing something that is normally accepted within his culture. It isn't even part of this story that this man even called the police on anyone. There is nothing in the investigations, and we searched and searched and searched. But clearly it was not robbery motivated, and something was going on behind the scenes that caused this to happen, which brings us to the point that the idea that you're going to a paradise where nothing ever happens and life is just going to be peaceful and everything is going to be rosy can change in an instant. In an instant, you just don't even know how, and we don't know all of the tales. It's just that they have searched and searched and searched and have found none. They have not been able to find any kind of insulting or incriminating information about this man that would make you think that he brought this on to himself. He was married and had 3 children. He was married to a local. He had 3 children. And people are usually tempted, well, it was her. Well, she's got 3 children. Most people don't want the father of their children, I mean, you can always speculate, oh, this or that, but there's no evidence of anything like that. No foul play. Somehow, somewhere, somebody's toes were stepped on. And this is the kind of information, the side of the stories you normally don't hear. To this day, still, no indication whatsoever that he did something to bring this unintentionally or that he was aware of it. And that's cause for concern. That's cause for big concern. Because usually, and I mean, everybody, and I've heard stories of neighbor from hell, but there was no such story lingering in this story. And typically when you go abroad, it's not, unless you really choose your neighborhood carelessly, it's always possible to end up in the wrong neighborhood or the neighborhood changes. But, we had situations like that in Cuenca, Ecuador, where we were in a local neighborhood. It was really peaceful, but little by little, the neighborhood started changing. Commercial shops start coming in. They start selling beer. You got people sitting around on the street drinking beer in the middle of the day, which is not that big a deal normally, but you've got all these shops coming in, repair shops, and you've got transitory and transient people in and out, and eventually the neighborhood just isn't as peaceful as it was before. At that point, you know it's time to move. So if anything at all starts festering, I guess what I'm saying is that my 2 cents here is, if you get the sense that something is slowly festering, just change the scene and move, because you just don't know how far somebody will take it, and you just don't know what will come of it, and it's best not to take any chances. Thanks for coming to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. Leave us a comment below what you think of the story. Let us know what other kinds of stories you'd like to hear. Have a wonderful day.